Hello and welcome to another video. In today's one we are going to test fishing with a duffel bag since we ain't done that yet. Obviously in the last video we tested fishing, not fishing, farming, which was crap. So I figured this time we can do the better version. Where did like all my other grain go? That is a good question, but who knows? It's all disappeared. Oh well, screw it. But yeah, so I figured we'd go test fishing out since we did buy the duffel bag for that after all and we never got around to using it really. So I figured now's the time. Oh, Sergey. I didn't see the Sergey bit. Well, I'm going to go into his lane. Don't want to hit the blade. I want to go to there. So yeah, I recommend you do fishing instead of the farming because that's crap. The farming's crap, not fishing. Fishing's probably the best job on the server at the moment in my opinion. May or may not have took out a sign then accidentally. Whoops daisy. Interesting that people are parking up here. Why don't you just drive onto the beach like this? I think he accidentally hit F then. Satisfaction. Yeah, I think he accidentally hit the one button. I'm going to look at the suggestions at the moment. Ooh. Yeah, nice, not too bad. Off to a decent start. So obviously this goes up and down based on the catches you get. So it's hard to say how much you won't guarantee, but you can get a good idea. Let's look at some suggestions. A more permanent way of sharing vehicle keys. That could be good. Oh, that's a bit poop, that one, but okay. Short description. Add a system, or actually could just modify the current one and make it so it allows one to share their vehicle keys. Because of someone for how many hours they want to run it, we set it after either player disconnects. It would be cool if you also don't have to be inside the vehicle, so reduplicate. For which vehicle, how many hours, that's about it. I like this idea. So basically the idea is that you duplicate vehicles and then they'll be able to access it whenever they want, the same, until the timer runs out when they don't need the keys anymore. So I like that because you could technically rent people your vehicles, that in a sense, you know. And that I would call that renting in a sense. Because you could rent them to people and they'll be able to access it, and then when their time is up they won't be able to access it anymore. So that's a good way of doing it. I like the little jingle to tell you that it's caught a fish. That's handy. What else have we got? So that's definitely that's a good one, but I doubt they'll ever add it. That's sort of a thing that I don't imagine them doing. Disabling faction suspicious radios when off duty. What do they mean by that? Oh, when off duty. So when you go off duty, the radio will cut off. Yeah, that would be nice, but we have got Togar, so it's not needed. Just use Togar instead. Be able to chat while wounded. Simple. Be able to talk IC when in wounded mode. It ruins the RP not being able to do when it happened to RP unconscious. Yes, that should be a thing. Why isn't it? Now it should be based on your injuries. So if you've got really serious injuries and slash damages, then you shouldn't be able to speak. But if not, you should be able to. But at the moment, you can't at all, which is crap. So that's definite. Yes, one. Additional break-in check and break-in note. Oops. Allow a player check of a new command whether a property has actually been broken into, so to go from whether it was when they left the door unlocked. Set a note to break-in note about what was broken at the entrance. Currently, there's no way to figure out if what's been stolen. Yeah, that'd be nice, because then you'd be able to see how your property was broken into. Horses / horse racing track, that looks interesting. Add horses to the game and allow for horse betting. Especially where there's a very nice horse track but behind the casino, and one of main reasons it wasn't used was mainly that there is no Force 3D model IG. I came across this. It's a horse mod which replaces the deer model with a horse. However, it's pretty simple to turn into an add-on rather than a replacement. So they say. Whether or not they know that, I don't know. This will have completely new activity to happen in game, which is horse race betting as well as ability and horses matches, etc. I don't know. Don't see it. Oh, okay, we finished fishing. I'll talk about this suggestion afterwards. So obviously, as you can tell, the times are a bit random. How much did it want for this thing? Just the forgot a 0. Because it's cheap, it could be 07. There you go. Got it right. Fish. Let's head to the old marker. So let's see how much we get. How long did that take? That didn't take that long, did it? It took about 37. So that took 4 minutes. That took 4 minutes, okay. What the heck? That's really high. I'm not even going to try and negotiate. It's worth 25 max. And it's not, yeah. No wonder he's not sold out. I've seen ads for him selling that all day. He's costing himself more money than it's worth. Actually, I don't know. Ads are quite cheap here, only 250, so we're 200. So yeah, maybe. I've seen it at least 3 times though. So. I doubt anyone will ever buy it for 30. You probably. I think he's put it at 30 to try and get 25 for it. I want to buy it at like 15 so I can sell it to a dealership for 18. Oh, nice, new casino opening. That'd be good. Because I haven't seen the last one open for a long time on here, so you know. Whoa! Randomly banded tulip, I think that was. So obviously with the farm job here, it's brought a lot more atmosphere out here. I feel sorry for everyone doing the farming job, it's crap. Ah, very much. So nice, so we got 1.2k for that, so it obviously changes. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I'm just curious because I saw him doing it earlier, so I'm just like, you know. That's interesting. So Box was incorrect. He doesn't know his own stuff. I obviously need to go do some more because I've only got 6 at the moment. Let's go sell that grain. Let's go, because I have some grain left over anyway. See what we get for it. Well, then out of cars because they were badly. So let's go press Y at the thing and see how much it gives us for 6 grain. Now, from how much it gives us, we'll be able to work out the actual profitability of it, which is all I wanted to know. See, I never thought of pressing Y. That's why I hate having things keybind and then no one being able to tell me how to do it. I am spamming Y. Oh, there it is. For 900 for supplying the warehouse. Okay, so not 6 grain is 900. 900 divided by 6 is equal to 150 times grain, so you get 1.5 thousand per time. Let's see. Let's go do the farmer job again. Trying to sell you grain. No, not going to reply. Okay. Just going to tell him how to do it, that was all. This is hideously busy. I'm going to go do fishing. I'll worry about that later. Okay. What? Okay. No worries. That's what he was doing. I'm just going to go and do fishing because I do not want to get involved with that mess when it's that busy. No thank you. I'll try it out when it's that busy. So very sorry about by you, Antonio. Brox did not explain the job properly to me. So yeah, I don't know how he managed that. So he told me that I had to select players, which started around because I thought it wasn't. And then he told me that to check a guide, which I couldn't check because when it does exist on Discord, which most people wouldn't have joined, it did not tell me what I was after. Yeah, right, let's do this one. Yeah, I don't like fishing still yet. I mean, not fishing, farming. Like, yes, okay, found out a way to do it, but I feel like I'd rather fish because you've got a higher chance of higher earnings up this. Doing this, so and it's more in a sense rounded at farming. You kind of most characters won't suit, but this suits kind of everyone. But back to the ranch house racing idea. I don't see it working on here. Defo. If I was you, better go to open businesses. Swim open later or cool beans, for example. Now, see if that's this. RP. So I feel like that horse racing track idea is too much for this server. Yeah, it's a good idea, but that's so much work for such a little thing, which won't interest most of the people on the server, I don't think. So, good suggestion, but I don't see it being added. No. What else you got? Restrictable vehicles / trackers for business vehicles. Speed manager can be used to track business vehicles that are equipped with trackers. Can be used to restrict sessions to slog from vehicles with certain amounts. Smash phone. Wait, if that doesn't work. Where the... Now I'm not in the fishing animation, oh dear. Stop fishing. There you go, cool. So basically this just is about adding tracking system. So the person wants a suggestion for adding a tracking system to faction vehicles. I know for a fact, when you make a vehicle a company vehicle, that's what he was on about, company vehicles, not faction, it keeps in the original person's /VG still. So in theory, if the owner of the company owns all the vehicles, they'll be able to use this system with / anti-theft if they've installed it. So I sort of see the need, but at the same time, it's still there already. So you could sort of work around it and be able to access these features without implementing this. Not to as good, but still there. This is an interesting one. Mailbox / cargo box for properties. PO boxes. Would this be useful? I think it'd be cool. Don't think it's useful. So the structure Description is after running a business where players can buy items through a website made up of one to launch the issues where players can't meet me to pick up their items because of the time zone differences. This is when the mailbox is clicked in my mind for deliveries of property on this suspense. This would open the doors to new companies being able to be formed, such as Uber/Postmate drivers, for example. Organised mobs able to leave body parts or blackmail is another example. The possibilities are endless. This is a very cool thing, which I think should be added to most servers. So, it's very detailed. I'm not going to read through it all. So you can purchase PO boxes from the postal centre as well. So I'm not going to read through this properly, but this is very cool. Basically, so you can have mailboxes. I think it's going to let it be. You can rob mailboxes. It will have a limit. You can leave mail packages. Very nice. Just PO boxes. This would be such a good system. This would be a really good system. I do not see a reason why that shouldn't be added. It would suit the server well. It's drive for yeah. That's it. It's about day and night cycle. I personally think they should have a speeded up version of day and night cycle instead of having it on real time. Nah, they should not have a speeded up day and night cycle. It's always been like this in these type of servers. It is what it is. Update the Dinka Flash. So yeah, that's basically, it hasn't got deliveries that the newer version of the mod has. Yeah, that's a simple thing to do. So we could do that one quite easily, I think. So why not add it? Easy updates in little chunks do better than big giant ones, which, yeah, that's just how it works. What else they got? Remove CK messages? Yeah, that just should be standard. Should get removed. Because I don't know why we have global CK messages when they're trying to create a sort of heavy atmosphere. It's not meant to be a low-end RP, so it's meant to be heavy. They're trying to... It's not heavy at all. It's medium, but they're trying to implement that. So really, the CK messages appearing do not make sense, and they allow for MG quite a lot. It's my logic on that. I say this is a pretty chill job, this one, doing fishing. It's not a lot of effort. You just sit here doing CF and then you drive casually. Eventually, whenever it's finished. Could be a lot worse. Another one. We should be nearly full now, surely. Yeah, we are. Only have a couple more fish. General discussions. That's not a page I usually look at, so let's look at it. Post about new players. A discussion. Let's see. Since Epic Games released GTA 5 for free, the community has gained a lot of new faces, so I figured out how is everyone enjoying the server so far? Meh. Oh, okay, we're full. I feel sorry for the new players joining in some cases. I feel sorry for the ones that joined today with the farmer job being recommended and with how crap it's been. It's not puts a good impression, but overall, yeah. I'd say this is definitely the best experience of the RP scene you can get on GTA 5. Maybe the best overall, I would say, because I know I like LSRP. I definitely prefer playing LSRP myself, but that's due to the fact the freedom, in a sense, in that I'm not worried about messing about and being too serious sometimes. Well, here I am. On LSRP it's more chill. Here it's a bit more strict. This is what, in a sense, I think GT World's a more accurate representation of what it's meant to be. LSRP is more accurate representation of what most people would do. It's trying to put it into words. GT World is definitely a better experience, but in long periods I prefer LSRP, and without Donator I prefer LSRP. I feel like that's the best way I can put it. I really do not know how to put it in a good way. Yeah. I spent so long outside of LS now, it's nuts. Great card. Nice, so we got 1,600 that time, 1,060 that time. I need to make a deposit, but I don't see a bank anywhere out here, is there? Don't think there's a bank there. Nope. In Pablo, I might just pop to LS instead of going all the way up to Palo, and then we can look at the trucking job. Yeah, let's go down there. In theory, the trucking job in the end pays better than all the other jobs once you get to the high rank, but in the meantime it definitely doesn't. So it depends really if you're looking for a long time grind job or a short term grind. You know, fishing's more easy, just grind whenever you need to. Well, I would say trucking's more you gotta do a lot to be able to get a lot. This is how I see it. Kanji, that's quite a nice kanji though. I am thinking about making a third character at the moment. If you guys want to see that, let me know. I'm thinking I might make a bit of a Blue Racer character, because I obviously got Luke, which is the main, and quite a semi-serious, I'd say. This, which is, I'm not sure. This character's more filling the gaps and letting me actually have a grind in a sense. On Luke it was very easy. I got a job as a mechanic, not because I wanted to do that RP, and I wanted to sell cars in there, and I got rich quick. Well, here I don't have that, so it's more of a escape. Actually, I haven't really done any for social on this character. I should work on that. He's quite a bit of a woo at the moment, isn't he? It's not a lot. This is more my relax, try out stuff character. Another one which I could take, I think another character which was just a joke would be quite good, which would obviously be the third character, which I would drive funny cars, so like Kanjos, I would Asbos, that type of thing, and just have a bit of a laugh with. So if you want to see that, let me know. I'm not sure how I do it. I think there obviously have to be a bit of grinding so I can gain that in-game cash in the first place, and then obviously go from there. But actually there is that 200k thing as well, so I could just sit around a few episodes, build up the 200k, buy an Asbo, go from there, and so on. Oh, my phone has gone off. Please excuse the lag spikes. My computer's having a little fit at the moment. There you go, it's okay. It's okay. Well, it's not okay, as you can tell by the map not loading, but it's okay. We've done a lot of mileage on this quickly though, so I'm quite proud of that. So was defo growing with the introductions of free GTA 5 for a little while and stuff. That's good. Big boost in the player base. Yeah, I didn't make video this stuff for a while when that happened, but I've started again as I have a video a few days ago which got completely blocked. Hopefully, I don't, when I'm recording this, I do not know at this time if it's going to be able to be released, but at the time when I'm recording it, no. But I've done this feature that I've discovered YouTube has where they try and mute the song but keep the rest of the audio. So if that doesn't work, I don't know then what I'll do. Let's head there and take a look at what's going on. How long have we been going? Yeah, quite a while now. I do like this truck though, it was a good purchase for this character, defo. We're slowly building that obviously, because my bad, it's 40 hours actually, you get 5k per hour, so you do get quite a lot, to 200k in the end, which is a good sum. You know, that's plenty for a start. Yeah, that's plenty to get you started on the server, that's for sure. Maybe not much further than started, but defo started. Let's grab it I can't be bothered to take our duffel bag off, so I'll keep it on. Well, I can't be able to get back in my truck is what I mean. Try not to break the window. Nice, there's a lot. Ooh, extra pay deliveries. I like extra pay. How much are they paying us? Extra 50. Well, and yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. And take care.